Welcome to Brother Be Well. This is the BB Dub Youth Chat Series. Today's topic of discussion is finding your worth. I'm your host, Justin Martinez, and with us today are some fantastic guests. We have Brother Be Well Clinical Advisor, Dr. Michael Houston, and our amazing youth guests, Shamar Knox and Nicholas Crawford. Thank you all for joining us. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Doing good. It's good to be here. Good to see you, Justin. Good to see the fellas.
Glad to see you all. Glad to see you all. Let's jump right in to our topic of finding your worth. I'll point it at Shamar and Nicholas. Why is finding your worth so important? And how do we go about finding our worth in today's day and age?
Probably finding your worth is really important because that's going to tell you where you fit in life. You can't go and think that you're not going to go to college or you're not going to make it here. To be honest, your worth is whatever you think of it as. Because if you think you're worth nothing, then all you're going to amount to is nothing because you're thinking that. So I think that's part of it.
Yeah, I agree.
No, go ahead, Nicholas. I apologize.
I was just saying that I agree with Shamar about how your worth is what you think it is, because it's all about mentality. And if you have the right mentality, you're going to go where you want to go. And I think it's hard for people to find their worth in this day and age because there's just a lot of stuff going on. Like it's uncertain. A lot of things are uncertain, so it's hard for people to find a path.
Right. Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Michael Houston.
I was going to say, I think that finding your worth is, I agree with what the fellas are saying. I think that finding your worth too is really determined upon what you're going to invest in yourself. If you're going to invest by going to college, you're going to invest your time, sweat, energy, finances, all of that, then you're also determining your worth as well. So, it can go down to relationships as well in regards to what are you going to give in that relationship? What are you going to take, or what are you not going to take in that relationship too? Mm-hmm. So, and then when it comes back to the investing piece of it, it's about how are you going to finish the race? Are you going to finish it when things are difficult and doubt starts to settle in and barriers start to come against you, because they will. But if you continue just to finish the race, then your worth is going to just be exponentially even the more so. So you're trying to outbeat not anybody else, but you're trying to outbeat your old mindset and adapt to new mindsets, and start to discover how much more that is within you so that you can even reach greater heights.
Right. And I feel like maybe even for myself too, like finding my worth is defining those core values and beliefs that I choose to operate in. My worth isn't measured by the things that I have, the nice clothes or the nice car that I drive or how much money I make, but my internal worth is defined on how I act as a man, what actions I choose to take every day. Like Shamar said, choosing to go to college, that's a good choice to develop yourself into an educated person, an educated man, and that action is good for everyone around you. And that worth begins to develop itself more and more and more. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more you share that with the world around you as well. So choosing to take those actions and developing beneficial habits for yourself is where the worth lies, is where the worth is developed. And I really like all the points that you guys are talking about as well. What else can we add to worth? What is worth? What is worth?
I think you made a really good point about people defining their worth based on material possessions. And there's kind of like a culture today, that you see with like hip hop and stuff that, fast cars and having lots of money and all this is idolized. And obviously that's, embedded in the youth. And that type of worth doesn't last. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's detrimental to like how we operate if you're focusing on material things rather than inner worth.
Mm. Yeah. Go ahead, Shamar.
Oh, I was just gonna say I agree with that because you see all these rappers and they're buying Rolexes, Lambos, things like that. That's materialistic things. That's not gonna last you your whole life. And if you're not grateful for that stuff and you think, well, this is what I'm worth, I deserve this stuff, sooner or later it's gonna get taken away from you because what's your worth is depending on yourself, not on materialistic things.
Yeah. To your point, those tangible things that we tend to measure ourselves or value ourselves on.